Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to the second trailer for Haven. In case you didn't watch the first one first, I don't have the hardware to actually record the game normally, so I have to record this via live stream format, nor do I have the hardware to actually edit the video and produce any sort of fancy trailer. So my apologies on that. Please bear with me as I take you on a tour through the skill tree system of Haven and show you another unique aspect of Haven. So here we have Clarel's skill tree. Now in Haven, only Clarel, the protagonist, has the skill tree. His party members will just get new skills as the game progresses, but what you can do with these party members is rewrite them. And essentially this changes their base abilities and gives them a complete makeover in terms of how they function and what strategies you can use to actually utilize them. So first, what we have here is, as you can see, Clarel is level 11, as is the stranger, who I'm currently partying around with as he follows my sweet ass. Okay, so what we're going to do is receive some inkwells. As we can see here, I just got 11 inkwells because I am level 11. You earn 1 inkwell every time you level up, and you must go back to the dictionary, which is this location, which is essentially your skill tree. So what we're going to do is go ahead and give Clarel some skills first before I show you how the Stranger's Rewrite works, because the Stranger's Rewrite requires that Clarel have some skills. So we're going to go ahead and give him some skills. Okay, Clarel, that's enough skills for you. Let's go ahead and check out the Stranger's Rewrite. Now, you can go ahead and interact with all your little party members here. You can't actually talk to them. These are just basically to let you go ahead and read through how to generally work with your party members, what general strategies you can utilize with them. If you so wish to read them, completely optional. What we're going to do, though, is go ahead and rewrite the Stranger. And the rewrite for the Stranger is called Mirror on the Wall. And this rewrite essentially turns the Stranger into a carbon copy of Clarel. Basically, the Stranger can die. And you may think, well, isn't that what everyone can do? Well, no. The Stranger's default ability, besides his regular skills, is that he can die. He can't die, actually. I'm sorry. He can't die. He can't die. So the Stranger can't die normally. He is immune to death. He's actually immune to everything. So he's immune to death, he's immune to status buffs, he's immune to status debuffs. So he's immune to everything by default. What this rewrite does is, one of the things it does, is it turns the Stranger, it gives the Stranger the ability to die. And if the Stranger dies, just like Clarel can die, then the game is over. In fact, the game is only ever over, by default normally, if Clarel dies, because this is his mind. So if he dies, everything's gone, right? So, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and rewrite. So now we just rewrote the Stranger. Now, what's going to happen is, we're going to go ahead and check Clarel's skills here. Now, Clarel has these sets of skills. And the Stranger now has the same set of skills, except he has one additional one, which is the Stranger's Base, which basically puts the Stranger back to his previous default skill set. So let's go ahead and do that now. And now the Stranger is back to normal. Now he can't die again, and he has his abilities that only the Stranger has. These abilities are only for the Stranger, and all of them are pretty sexy, actually. So, but as you can see here, we have the Stranger Rewrite available again, so we can press that again, and now the Stranger is back to the same class as Clarel and currently has the same skills as Clarel. Now, what we want to do is I want to show you one little tidbit here. You can refund your inkwells. Now, you won't get back every single inkwell because, again, this purchase down here is permanent, and that costs 5 inkwells, but we can go ahead, and as you can see, Clarel no longer has any of those skills we purchased. And the Stranger still does. So what we can do is go back to Clarel's skill tree here and purchase entirely different skills. Purchase a few here. Okay, and we purchase a few. Okay, so now Clarel has completely different skills than what he had before, and the Stranger has the skills that Clarel had previously. Essentially, again, this allows you to have 2 Clarels at once in your party. But again, bear in mind, if the Stranger dies, game over. And if Clarel dies, it's also game over. But again, easily rectified by just switching the Stranger back to his default class. If you don't like this strategy, it is just one of the many strategies you can use to go ahead and play the way you wish and go into combat as you wish within the game of Haven. So I thank you for watching this rather lengthy trailer, and I hope you support Haven on Greenlight. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen.